Greetings everyone, welcome to the channel. This is EddieSetGo, and today's a bit of motorcycle news for you. Now these aren't spy shots that you're going to see, these are, I could only class them as sketch shots. They're not even from Ducati, these are not official Ducati images, so where they've come from I don't know, but a number of the news agencies around the world are reporting on this story, and I thought it was worth sharing. What you're seeing now is potentially the design for a new Ducati 821 Monster. So this is the Monster 821, a mock-up of it in sketch form. Ducati have been rumoured to be working on something with the Monster for the last few months, but it's not been very clear about what they've been doing. Now these images are coming out. I can only imagine there's a reporter somewhere kind of peeking through a window and frantically drawing this thing, maybe. But what's interesting about this, what do you think? This is a Monster 821. The big noticeable thing that's missing from this Monster design is the traditional steel trellis frame, which you usually get with all the Monsters. That colourful steel trellis frame that is just, iconically, Monster. And here we don't have one, which is really quite interesting. It looks very modern and very sleek. Obviously the Monster, the 821, the middleweight, is going up against the likes of the Yamaha MT-09. It's going to go up against the Street Triple, the S, the R and the RS. And the 821 usually comes in at a price of just under £10,000 here in the UK. So it's, when you think an MT-09 is retailing about £7,000, 7,000 something. Street Triple's about 10 grand. So the 821, it's at the higher end of that middleweight naked. So potentially you've got here an 821 Monster without a steel trellis frame. What does that mean? It could save obviously a load of weight. It could make it a bit lighter, a bit more flickable. I love this design. I don't know about you, but I really like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the kind of the CB1000R from Honda, that neo retro kind of look, and it does look nice and slim and slender. It looks like a nice Monster. Obviously there's no single-sided swing arm on there, that's reserved for the 1200 Monster. But yeah, what do you think? This is quite interesting images coming out here. I like the rear end, it's quite nice. But yeah, very slim looking. The Monster always looks a bit kind of bulky, a bit meaty, doesn't it? But this looks like a very slim, lightweight. Obviously this is going to go up against as well with the KTM 790 and now the 890 Duke. The 890 retails in just over £10,000 here in the UK, so again really slotting in along there. Perhaps Ducati are wanting to make this a bit more lighter, a bit more agile, because yeah, this is not really something, when it comes to the middleweight nakeds, I've never really considered the Monsters so much. I don't know why. I'm always going towards the Yamahas, the Triumphs. But yeah, what do you think? Monster 821 without a steel trellis frame, maybe they want, Ducati are trying to compete against the other naked middleweights there are, and as we know, it's a very competitive category with your MT-09s, your KT, your 790, 890 Dukes, your Street Triples. Honda have got the CB650R, they've got 1000R as well. So yeah, interesting looking design here. Could Ducati be moving away from that steel trellis frame design? We'll see. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if this is something that you'd be interested in. Of course, I'll keep you updated. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Ride safe, drive safe.